this. Yo, you should be. The Wandering Minstrel has a request for an experienced adventurer. This quest is available for limited time only. Ah, if it isn't my adventure friends. Please, am I to see you again? Have you perchance come to join us for in remembering the calamity? If you have a moment, there is a favor I would ask of you. Will you not hear me out? In part due to the promotional effort during the recent Bonfire Fair, more people are seeking to take up adventuring. Not all are yet wise in the ways of the world. However, I fear they might fall prey to less principled types in Ulta. If one such of as you were to help them on their way, I would feel more at ease. What say you? Will you not take a fledgling adventurer under your wing? Sure, why not, Yoshipi? I am truly grateful. Now I believe a carriage is due to arrive shortly. If you go and wait at the gates of Nal, chances are the soul will wander in just for embark upon the path of adventure. Pray with them and offer your help. Worry not, you have no trouble identifying them. You need but look for someone observe in the surroundings. I dare say we feel like a glimpse into a past, right to the part where you greeted by a helpful stranger. Yo, Arigato-chan, welcome back. Yeah, I restream because I already cleared the fight. You can watch the clip. So and then today is the last day to do this seasonal event. So since event or MSQ, I will always stream on Full HD. That's why I reset my setting. I just say you feel like a glimpse to the past, right to the part where you are greeted by a helpful stranger. Yay, let's go. Wait, not character configuration. Yeah. Oh, by the way, if you play this game, Arigato-chan, you have to set, I mean, like, character configuration system. I think system, right? Yeah. Uh, wait, let me mute the master volume one first. Go to, I think character configuration. Yeah, character configuration. The movement type is set to legacy, camera base. Yeah, because when you do this, if you want to go back, you just press W. So your character will go back. If you choose the other setting, character configuration, standard type, this is character base, right? When you do this, right? When you press W, we go back. So you need to turn your camera, right? So it will take some time. When you do a harder mechanic in this game, right? Sometimes you have to look in front of you or your back without turning the camera. So yeah, go to legacy. Yeah. So you can always do like this. Okay. I think there's other setting. Yeah. No, answer is just the song. Every technically like all the city be able to hear the song while the calamity is happening. But now is the rising event is basically like the anniversary event. Yeah. For the Ram Reborn. Yay, MSQ stream. MSQ stream is the best stream. Chill, relax, enjoy the story. Yeah. Yo, adventurer. Oi, adventurer, over here. Oi. Yeah, FF14 background is best of the best. Is it my favorite? Some of it. Oh no, I skipped the dialogue. I mean, like some of the song, like Answer, have Dragon Song, and then there was Stormblood one, Shadowbringer one. I mean, like the main theme is definitely one of the best, and then Answer is basically like in the top 3 or top 5. Especially when you finish the game, you will know the meaning of the answer. You will know the answer to the song Answer. An experienced adventurer, you say, and you want to help me on my way? Well, I could certainly use some guidance. I never been anywhere near as big and busy city as Ulta. My name is Nagi Yakya, but just Nagi will do. And as you rightly guess, I am an aspiring adventurer. That's why I left my village and came here. So I understand that you first need to register at the Adventurers Guild. Do you know where it is? Right there. I used to be an adventurer like you until I took an arrow to the knee. To the knee. Walk free, walk free, walk free, believe. Just through that door, is it? Thank you. I'll head there at once. Yo, wait, yo, my man, wait. Nagi rush off before you can offer further explanation. Perhaps you should follow him to the quicksand. Do we need to change our hair back? I don't know. But maybe. Speak with Nagi, yeah? Okay, let's go. It's gonna take a while before us can get even. Yeah. Oh yeah, party FC. Yeah. 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 In and out, in and out. Come on, Nagi, you can do it. Oh, it's you again. To be honest, I'm quite nervous. It's heartening to have you here too. Amazon! Yeah, basically there's a story before the calamity. They already start after the calamity. I mean, like if you play the original 1.0, it all makes sense to you. If you have your ID, the original FF14 ID, right? They will refer you to the original Warrior of Light, and then when you did a certain quest, a side quest, like the Bahamut side quest, right? They will refer you to the original Warrior of Light instead of a new Warrior of Light. Why, hello there. Is that a Star Wars reference? What can I do for you today? The lad is here to register, is she? Yes, ma'am. I wish to join the Adventurers Guild. My name is Nagia Jakia. And I'm 16 years old, practically a grown man. When you say practically a grown man, you are not the. Aren't we a lovely one? Momodi is the name, and if you want to be an adventurer, then you have come to the right woman, right? There's nothing to it really. You just need to write your name in the register. Come. But with all that, you are officially a member of the Adventurers Guild. If you ever need a bit of advice about one thing or another, pay me a visit. Just don't go bothering me every time you stub your bloody toe. Alright? Of course, I do hearing tale of a gentleman's woe with the woman folk from time to time. Well, then, normally I would offer you a grand tour. But in light of a present company, I reckon you ought to have it from him. He's a renowned adventurer after all, the bleeding champion of Eorzea. And you could do far worse than to get his advice. Yo, I saved the world so many times. I lost count. I even saved the universe. To begin with, perhaps you could recommend a guild here in Ul'dah for Nagi to join. If it's too noisy in here, there's a bench just outside where you can have a little chat, a little nice chat. You know, I really want to say something, right? I mean, like, if you know about Queen Elizabeth, right? I mean, like, yes, if you know what she has done in the past, you know it, right? I mean, like, some people deserve to get angry, feel hatred for her, and you know that stuff, right? I mean, like, even our country has been colonized by them, right? I mean, we fought for our independence. But I mean, like, for people to say, right, because she did this and did that, because okay, all that stuff, right? And then you say because you're like your grandfather or I mean, like, fight them and such. I mean, like, so yeah, I mean, we fought the Japanese, right, in the World War II, and then now you are a whip. So let bygone be bygone and move forward. There's nothing that we can do to change the past. It's already happened. So I mean, like, I'm a guy that forgive and forget. So yeah, that is my take. I mean, like, you really hate them, you are using the same thing that you say you hate. I mean, like, it doesn't make sense. If you really hate them, you should not watch anime. But you are the whip, so shut the fuck up. Sorry. I must confess, choosing his guild is quite daunting. I appreciate any advice you can offer. This following event cannot be skipped. You may wish to cast any potential defend registrations. Alright, let's start guilds. I'm all ears, the Lord. Adventuring can be dangerous. What attracted you to it? A merchant who was in the carriage with me, a breeze, something asked me much the same thing. At that time, I couldn't give a proper answer. I had reason for leaving home, of course, but I couldn't express it in words. But having now set foot in Ulda, it's become clear in my mind. I wanted to know what lay beyond the horizon, wanted to see it with my own eyes and be amidst in it, see? You have been to many places, right? You like them? Then traveling, that is. Traveling is nice, but there's nothing like the thrill of seeing new sight. Traveling is nice, but I prefer to put my roots down somewhere, yes. Truly, that's a little unexpected. And yet perhaps it is when we see the world that we know there's a perfect place for us, one we like to call home. But inexperienced as I am, I don't know if I could live a life on the road. Is there a guild that could equip me with skill I need? One representing student of the fighting arts. I see a place where I can learn to protect myself and others. If I recall correctly, Ulda is home to the pugilists and Tarma to Jades guild. Of course, of those two, I choose the pugilists. I enjoy rigorous exercise. I'm quite confident in my physical abilities. Yes, I believe this is the guild for me. Oh yeah, by the way, arigato-chan. I mean, like, if you want a good job quest at the beginning, right? Pugilist is one of the best. Best in the funny way, not best in the emotional way, but best in the funny way. So if you want to play pugilist or monk, I mean, I have not finished the monk quest yet, but the pugilist one from 30, right, is one of the best. For me personally. I enjoy this. Quite confident in my physique. Yes, I believe this is the guild for me. And I'll go. Okay. I can show you to the guild if you like. No, not really. Thanks for your concern, but I should be fine. If you still have time, though, could we meet again afterward? There's a few more things I would like to ask you about. Okay? Great, I will look for you here when I'm done. When I'm done, this is... You wait a good while, but there is no sign of Nagi. Perhaps you should look in on him at the pugilist skill. Are we going to meet an old friend? Papaya, 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 papaya. When I first played this game, right, I thought this song is a the Ulda theme, but apparently it's not. It's just a limited time. The papaya song. Papaya, 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 papaya. Look to those who walked before. Truly those. Help me, Lord of Dance. Okay. Different. Okay. I missed. Well. Walk free. Walk free. Walk. You know the funny thing about this song, right? When I first play it, I say to my friends that play this game, I say this is I basically like give him what is interpretation of the song, right? So I say to him in the opening, when the song start with there's a male voice, right, in the beginning of the song. uh, I close my eyes, tell us why must we suffer, right? Yeah, I close my eyes. Release your hand for your wheel drag us under. My leg will try it. Tell us why, where must we wander? How can we carry on if redemption beyond us? I mean, like, okay, we know that the song is from Heidelin perspective. So why is it that the song start with a male voice? So I say the first time I think the opening song is from the perspective of the bad guy, the Asian, not the Asian, the Asians, the Asian, the Asian. So, and then you hear the Heidelin voice to all of my children, right? And then start, because when the song have a dual, like suffer, feel, promise, day, witness, teach. I mean, like, the male voice for me is the one, the people that fight Heidelin in the past. So there's a conflict. So Heidelin is giving her answer, and then when Heaven's Sword start, right, and Heaven's Sword ends, right, and then for me the song changed perspective a little bit, and then the same thing happens with the Stormblood. The song changed a point of view a little bit for me, and then at the end in Shadowbringer the song changed a little bit when we know the truth from certain character, and then when Endwalker came, I was like, yeah, like 85% right from the very beginning. Because there's a part of the song like learn what, they're like, basically like questioning Heidelin, what does she mean by that. I mean, like, witness, Heidelin say witness, and then suffer, and then Heidelin says think, like, hear, follow, feel, stumble, wonder, teach, listen, bleed, whisper. I mean, like, that kind of sort of the duality of the song. And then the Heidelin's end, thy life is a reader, to bear rapture and sorrow, to listen, to suffer, to entrust unto tomorrow. I mean, like, that is one of the best songs for me. I miss that. You are too kind, Master Hammond. I'm sure you steal all those things and more. now, Nagi, take care. You don't flatter the old man overmuch. His neck couldn't bear his head getting any larger. I mean, this side character is the best among the best in the game. Oh, the Lord! I'm glad to say that Pugilism agree with me. My thanks for your recommendation. Oh, the Lord! To think that you are the one who sent Nagi to us. The lad possesses a rare talent, and I look forward to watching him grow in our arts and to change to pugilist. Right. And my boy, remember today's lesson well and keep at your training. Next time we shall try something a little harder. I mean, like, Mang at the end game, right, is very cool. Basically like Goku, you can instant transmission, choo choo choo, and yeah. But it's very fast class. I'm sorry for keeping you waiting so engrossed was I in the combination. I lost track of time. So I should mention something. As I was training, a Mr. approached me. He said that if I'm resolved to walk at its adventurous path, I should seek him out for the task. Moreover, he asked that you accompany me if you are willing. He apparently waiting at the Ruby Road Exchange. Papaya. Papaya pie. I mean, like, the game will always look lively. See, heaven. I wish I can do ultimate. Truly, I am. But I don't have friend to play. To play static takes a lot of time. Bro, give me your sword, bro. And your title. Yeah, Yuna. My friend, you have done a splendid job as a guy. I was right to entrust the task to you. What do you mean? What do you mean to say the Lord approached me at your behest? He did, I must confess. You see, my next compositions, I seek to capture the essence of time, while any number of subjects would be worthwhile. Of the greatest interest to me in the recent rise in the ranks of adventurer, in thus bringing different generations of adventurers together, I hope for inspiration to strike, and I'm pleased to say that it has. No, it's basically the same client. No. When you play and then you are finished, you still can play, but you cannot progress through. Basically, there's a type of player that play max level 60 of everything that they can do in the free trial. It will take you like 2000 hours if you do everything. So when you buy it, you just continue to play the game. They will update your account. So you just update your client. It's the same client. Wondering upon your experience walking your path, you have helped Nagi to begin walking hymns. A reminder that her present owes its existence to the past. See? So what is the best thing about the Rising event? That each year they try to remind the players and others that this game, the reason why Final Fantasy XIV is good and even great, because of the failure of the past. This is to say the present and the past are deeply intertwined. If we could capture it former, we cannot well discard the latter. And this brings me to my next request. I ask that you each find an object with a connection to the calamity, the event which gives rise to the realm rebirth, and present it to me with its tale. Well, now that sounds not unlikely a treasure hunt, but it will be my very first task as an adventurer. What do you say, Lord? Shall we do it? Yeah, it is a bit. Excellent. When you have your item, pray seek me out at the Ruby Road Exchange. I easily look forward to what you bring. There's so many vendors, Sapphire vendors, right? Chances are there's something, so let's begin. Yeah. Wood. Yeah, just update the game. Just, I mean, like, to be honest, right? If I can start from the beginning, right? I will not buy the game right way. I mean, like, I play like for 11 days and then I straight went to buy the game, the complete edition. At that time, I mean, like, I wish I can play the free trial as long as I can without worrying to pay the subscription. And then, of course, the free trial has its own limitation, of course. And then when I done everything, every single quest, every single side quest, right, I'm mastering all the class, and then when I move to Stormblood, I will not look back. Come on, let's begin looking around. Nagi Jack is now accompanying you. Keep him at your side in order to proceed with quest objective. You can leave Nagi Jack behind when returning to the area. Okay, same word. Come on. castle. Oh, this is the local cuisine. Goodness, but everything looks amazing. In the course of your journeys, you must have sampled all kind of food, from simple fare to exotic feast. I look forward to sampling everything you do. Welcome, welcome. What is that you are after? Object recognition to the calamity, you say? Aye, we have just the thing. An empty stream from which God, steep in the sentimental valley. 5 years ago, on the eve of the Battle of Cartonau, a young temple nut set out from his homeland, wishing to do his part for Eorzea, when his nation would not. At last, the man never arrived in the flats. En route, he came upon a merchant being attacked by a dragon, and lost his life going to the stranger's aid. This was his ring, an heirloom passed down through his line. Well, a tragic tale, but I wonder how did the ring find its way back? If night fell, it seems the merchant couldn't have survived unscathed. I remember now. Though the knight was mortally wounded, he succeeded in striking down the dragon, and with his last breath, he entrusted the ring to the merchant. Yes, that's how it happened. So what do you say? If you're interested, I'll be willing to part with the relic for a special price, but for today only. Feel this feel a bit dubious. It's not even a bit. It's a lot, a truckload of dubious. Shall we look around some more? There's bound to be other things out there. Come on. When you play the game, they will give you a good item from the story quest. You don't need to buy, especially when playing your first class. Yeah, they will give you a suitable item. The most important thing is do your main story quest, the MSQ, right? And then do the plus icon. But not all plus icon is important. This one if you want to be a weaver, right? So do your side quest, do your story job quest. That's the most important thing. Other quests like this, then it's just for fun time only. Greeting and welcome to my exhibit. Feel free to browse around at your leisure and don't hesitate to let me know if you have any question. We are looking for object to bear connection to calamity. Do you have anything that fit the descriptions? As a matter of fact, I do. Beyond the pain entitled to Sultana Sevens, an inspiring event from the calamity. What's the final days before the fall of Dalamut? Inexorable approach foretelling our pending doom. Panic spread like wildfire, while many in their desperation turn on the Sultan, looting and writing broke out across the Ulda. The quest to quell the message the Royal Majesty Nanamo Ulnamo took to the street with a guard consisting only 7 subjects. They alone have the courage to stand with the Sultana there. She addressed the rebel. Heed me, my beloved citizen, the realm lies upon the brink of Seven's umbrella era. Yet so long as we live, we must not forget our compassions. Now is not the time to take from your neighbor, but to proffer him the left hand of brought to the senses by her words. The people laid down their arms and set about healing the wounds that they themselves had inflicted on Ulta, and those who returned from the battlefield found their home, as much as they left it, a gleaming jewel in the desert. Her Majesty sounds like a great ruler. That's what I'm saying. Just play tank for a while for your main story quest and then change later. Oh, now you can enter with NPC, right? So yeah. Ulda is fortunate to have her watching over it. for thanks for sharing the tale. It's indeed inspiring, and you have done an incredible job capturing it in the class. So far, so good. Let's look around just a little bit more. Hmm. 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 House of Splendor, what kind of place is this, I wonder? I see you're not familiar with the house. We offer wares in exchange for scraps, but our service are available only to those whom we know and trust. So, if you want to be a customer, I need to take a name for myself one day, Nagi one day. You can buy some stuff. I mean, like greeting from daily necessity to user queries. I deal in manner of wares. If there's something in particular you seek, you need but us. No, just play from your MSQ. Just listen. I say play your MSQ until you got access to flying. Then everything will become more easier. And then once you get to, by that time you will get level 50, right? And then you can farm the first currency in the game. Then you can farm level 50 item. You can farm your tombstone. Object to do with the calamity. The two of you are adventurous, are you not? In which case, I have something that may be of interest. It's a general required for adventurer who retired injured. The man recorded his experience during calamity. Excuse me. Calamity in detail. I did say it has value for student history. Oh, adventurer first hand account. I would love to go over it. Do you keep a journal of your adventure as well, the lot? If so, I would love to read it one day, with your permission, of course. Oh, for another historical piece, I also have scrapbook of article from the Raven Gridania, the living tabloid. This mainly cover the event outside the calamity, however. Article from the Raven, you say? I did say we've seen enough. Let's find a quiet spot to discuss what to bring back. You can buy, but the item will become useless. See, you can buy this, yeah. According to your level, right? It will help you a little, but it's not worth it. Because once you get your first currency, the Tombstone of Poetics, when you get access to this, the Crystal Tower and such, you will get your item from the dungeon, the raid here. And then by the time you get to level 60 and finish your job quest, right, you will get an item. This outfit, right? This outfit, not this one. This glamour, right? My first glamour. This outfit is all from the story quest. You will get it for free. For Dark Knight, you will get a Dark Knight outfit. For other class, you will get for other job. That's what I'm saying. When you play the game, it will give you the right item for what you are doing. Oh, wrong way. They will give you Dark Knight outfit for Dark Knight. They will give you Warrior outfit for Warrior. At level 60 and right, this looks like as good as a spot as any. I don't know about you, but that was all very new and exciting for me. Talking to married people, learning the tale behind each object, it has been a great experience, and I won't soon forget it. And then now then we need to decide what we want to make, what we want to take to Mr. You have made up your mind. A retired adventurer journal. You don't need. You have to remember, if your main job, your main class, for example like level 60 or level 80, right? Your second class, I mean like the difference between the level, you will get a bonus EXP. So you will level up your second class faster than your first class. That's why I'm saying your first class is just to play for the story. And then once you get a certain level, you unlock your job quest, right? Do your job quest. So your job quest will give you an item, and then you can continue to your main story quest. And then when you finish, like after you finish Realm Reborn or after you finish post Realm Reborn, right, you can do stuff. You can take other class and do other stuff, do side quests and everything, because there are certain side quests that really important to the story, but you have to discover it for yourself. It's basically like if you are adventuring in this world at that time, you will explore, you will do as many things as you want to do. But if you want to catch up, just play the main story quest until you get to Heavensward and Stormblood, Shadowbringer and Walker, if you just want to one shot the story. But if you want to enjoy after you finish like Realm Reborn, before the post Realm Reborn quest, you can do other stuff, right? Do side quest, unlock fishing, unlock you basically can unlock as much as anything as you want in the game. And then you will need the tombstone to exchange for the best gear for level 50. Level 50 have the best gear for level 50. Level 60 have the best gear for level 60, 70, 80 and so on. Obviously you do not do the savage for that time, because no one does that tier of savage anymore, and then the item is not strong as it currently. I mean like at that time, obviously the savage tier is the best item. Like example, this tier savage, right, is the best item that you can get. So obviously before Stormblood, Shadowbringers, there's a savage tier for you to farm, best in slot. But for now you just play the game. So once you get your class item, your job item from the quest, from the job quest, you will have enough gear to do the story. And then at level 70 also they will give you gear. Level 80 Shadowbringer, they will give you gear. I mean like all the good gear, not good in terms of stat, but good looking gear. The best of the best looking gear is from the story. I see, I did consider that too, but in the end settle upon something else. What is it here? If you don't mind, I would like to keep it a surprise. Some come, let's purchase our respective item and meet back where the Mr. waits. And obviously if you want to customize your character, you will research how to find it. Yeah, because glam in this, okay, for example, this outfit is from a cash shop. Because this is a character outfit, this is a Yustola outfit. So if everybody can get that outfit, it's kinda like a spoiler. Right? Okay. This bikini is free from the last event, but the jeans, I don't know. You can check, you can farm exam, and then you hover it, summer sunset beach cover up. See, fans inform I'll Farmham cut off. So you copy the name and then you Google it. You will find it. Don't worry about it. Okay, this from this outfit, right? And you get it for free once you level your dragon to level, I think, yeah, 70. But if you level it too much and then your story is too far behind, you cannot go to the place. You cannot. There's a place that basically you have to meet it somewhere that you must enter the place first from your main story quest. That's why I'm saying you must balance. You can see if you click at your main story quest, right? They will tell you what the level. There's your level, main story quest level, and your job level. So if you are level 50, but your story quest is level 20, the gap is too big. It should not be like that, because you will waste a lot of exp. That's why some people, when they have too much gap, they take, for example, you level 50 now, your quest is level 20 because you do side quest, do dungeon, do to level fast, you do your daily. This is daily roulette, right? Duty roulette, right? You can do it daily. See, for tank, see, there's a guild and then extra guild. For leveling, see, exp, guild, exp, and such. So this is guild, this is exp. So basically, like, okay, this is, I think this is guild, sorry. So yeah, you will get a lot of exp from doing the duty roulette. Duty roulette reset every 11 p.m. Malaysia time. So because some people, they just do that every day, they don't play the story, right? You will over level. Some people already get to, but if you don't, you do your job quest, you will not get a certain skill. No, there's no stat in this game. Is not that important. You just recommended gear, boom, equip, done. That's the best. You don't even think, unless it is, like I say, very end game. Okay, you need this gear, this gear, this gear, this gear, this gear, but that is end game, end game. Welcome back. You have each found an item. Well, now what we have here. Yeah, item is not really that important in this game, because they want to make a game that if you quit the game for 2 or 3 years, that you can still catch up. The Journal of Adventurer, you say, despite the vendor claims, such record typically do not have much historical value on account of their limited perspective and inherent partiality. Yet by the same token, they have great value to me, for they offer a glimpse into the writer past. There's no richer material for penning. Oh, excuse me, for penning roast. Now then, what of you, young Nagi? Here, love and friendship. I already bottled it. And what might this be? It's a scrapbook of article from the Raven. You see, my sister is a reporter from the tabloid. During the calamity, she traveled the realm, interviewing adventurers about their journeys, and I love nothing more than to hear her tale. It seems like a diverse crowd of adventurers. No two people were alike, and yet they united in the free, unshackled life they live. It struck a chord with me, and in time I found myself admiring them. Looking back, it was my sister who instilled in me the desire to see the world, to become an adventurer. That's why I choose this scrapbook. I see the footprint someone left on the journey become the starting point for another. Okay, Yoshipi will sing a song. Yes, a verse comes to me, a blessing for the soul who are taking the best cherished step into the unknown. Pray, lend me your hand. Ding, ding, ding. Oh, oh, walk free. Oh, this music. Ah, our early adventurer. The adventurer we meet along the way. Oh, HP in Reaper outfit. I know it, HP. Come on. Greetings, warrior of light. This is a world that exists outside your reality. Could it be a dream, a flight, or fancy conjured by your weary mind? Perhaps, or perhaps not. It is a pleasure to meet you again. As I have in the past, I have beckoned you here that I might express my gratitude. First of all, I wish to thank you for continuing to grace us with your presence. You and your fellow adventurers are our inspiration, and this shall never change. The world, however, is an ever-changing place, a mistress in its elusiveness. Unexpected hardship may turns our life upside down. And though we all desire peace deep in our heart, the spark of conflict never ceases to be struck. Like an adventurous journey, the world is constantly moving toward the unknown, and it takes considerable courage to alter course. Yet I ardently believe that is a small but significant step in our quest to create a new adventurous. Indeed, another great change is about to visit the world, and it shall open the way to exciting new journeys. And this our burning hope that our journey together shall ever continue on to the distant horizon and beyond. Now the time has come for the vision to end, time for your eyes to open from these waking dreams. Now, Kiyoshida, return to your path and know that you are in our hearts always. Damn, HP. Till next time we meet, I bid you safe travel. I mean, like, the game takes times each year to thank the player. I mean, like, the developer of the game, the producer of the game. There's no game that does this. Right? Every year they make a simple event just to say to the players that we know the suffering, we know what is happening in the real world. There's conflict everywhere, war everywhere. I mean, like, everything is ever changing. If sometimes it does feel like everything is going to end, but it's okay. Everything is going to be daijobu. Bye bye. I mean, obviously the best Rising event when we visit the Square Enix HQ in the game. The Square Enix HQ in the game. Thank you for your generous reward and uplifting verse. It gives me courage for the road ahead. Speaking of which, it is time I set out on my own. It was brief. I enjoyed our time together, and I hope to see you again somewhere out there. Come what may, never forget to smile. Pass my regard to your sister. I look forward to hearing you still. Never smile, kinda cringe. Yo, bye bye. Though much and more was lost in the calamity, its soul continued to set forth, paving the way onto the future. In such a moment in history do we stand? And for you I would perform another song. Your life. Yeah, get it. Get it. Your life is a riddle to bear gladness and grief, needs star and true storm. The answer to sing. Your footprints are threads to be gathered and woven, a song of dawn resplendent, dancing high to the heavens. From the embrace of the gods through mankind have been torn, upon the winds eternal life lives and memories are born. Sorry. The future is unwritten, bring it raptures or sorrow. Our journey shall continue unto tomorrow and tomorrow. Stand tall. I wonder how did you feel as you watch Nagi set off? Did the sight fill you with worry for a fledgling adventurer, or did it awaken fond memories of your own humble beginnings? Whichever it may be, I know that yours is a journey more trying than most. There will be time when you are overcome by loneliness, and each step feel heavier than the last. In such moment, I bid you remember this. So long as you harbor love for this world, ever shall there be a place for you in it. Your adventures will never end. Oh, tu. There's it. The Final Fantasy 14 logo in the fireworks. Ni new found je ni. Ah, wait. Oh, level 15 is okay. We, we can't take it. Yay, we finish it. Yeah, thank you. Naoki Shida, achievement unlocked.